Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Lucid. We're hopping back into our game, Disciples of YouTube, and we're playing the Nation Bandar log. And the game is very dicey, as happens when you play against good players. So last time we ended on turn 24, and so I've got turn 25 I'm going to show you, and then my current turn, which is turn 26, or current at the time of recording. So there were some thrones that were claimed. Then let's go check out the battles. Micklin is attacking me in the swamps with a couple guys, and I only have one PD, so he wins, which is unfortunate. Then I am attacking the barbarians here, and we take it, losing only a couple little monkeys. And yeah. He takes this from me with his shitty little raiders. We'll watch that just because it's annoying that these few birds can take it. These aren't like blessed sacred birds, they're just birds. Oh, he made a fire elemental too, so that's kind of annoying. And then down here, some long dead have invaded us, or invaded, I think this is, oh yeah, I did have this. Not Marignon, but he has some undead, which he can summon from any of his mages that die. They become undead priests that can reanimate these guys. Because that's all Nazca needs is more free shit. And they're basically just normal little long dead. So that's annoying. Then we killed some more barbarians because we get super lucky with those events. Marignon took this from Micklin, but kind of overkilled it. Yeah, that's not really very great use of that army. And then down here, yeah. So our province graph, we'll pull that up in a minute. We kind of need to pull up graphs in general in a minute. So here, let's check this out. We attacked... So he actually put a fair amount of PD in here, and part of it is, as you'll find out in a second, this province has a site that gives him horse tribe and lizards. Normally they're not in the PD together. But anyway, because of that, he put a fair amount. That was probably like 15, 20 PD. And because of that, we took some light losses. We lost a few Marcata, but I think it caused our Marcata to rout, and we lost 3 Tiger Riders, so probably a good investment for him. He took this province back from us, and we had put some PD there. And yeah, there we go. So here's what the map looks like. Let's take a quick look at our score graphs actually first. So here is about where we went to war. And I think net we're about the same as where we were. I've ramped up a couple, and that's largely through taking ocean provinces. Marignon's been clearly losing. The fort story is much worse, though. You can see Marignon's gotten shat on for forts, and I haven't put any new ones up. Income, kind of the same deal. So, apparently Micklin had a lot more troops. I thought we would have like a little breather after killing that army, but no, there's a lot more. And he's got jaguars here too, which are sacred and pretty good. Yeah, so things are not necessarily looking great. He's got a big freaking army here. And I don't have my move saved in here, because I have played this turn out. I'll basically show you what I did. We don't think this army is going to attack because, yeah, it's pretty small. And I don't think he has the map move with this guy with his little Micklin priest to come over here and attack. So because of that, this army's probably going to reinforce, or I have a big group here. They could triangulate everybody in if he thinks I'm going to try to defend and try to kill it. And it turns out that's what I actually anticipate him doing, and so I pump PD here, because you get these horse tribe for free with your PD. And then lizards are pretty good, especially against like glass cannon birds. So yeah, I crank this, and then I keep these guys here, and then I move in a bunch of mages right here, and they're gonna all do their cheat fate luck script up at the beginning, or up at the front. And then we're gonna move the troops that I have in here. A lot of them are gonna move here in case he tries to raid this. Over on this front, I'm basically gonna hunker down. Not sure if I get attacked here. I think I actually move an army here to prevent an attack. He had raided here. I'm not going to actually retake it because I want to catch his raiders more than I want to kill his or take this province back. And Nazca also has... They're all up in Marignon's stuff right now. So we're in a bit of trouble until we can kill some of these Nazcan armies. Yeah. The way we're going to do it is, I think next turn we will have Blade Wind up, which will make Marignon much more efficient, and he can... Right now, this army's kind of deathballing together. He'll be able to split it up, I think, once he does that. And we'll be in good shape. But yeah, this is not something you ever really want to see. But yeah. Pangea has got a force right here, and hopefully he comes and threatens some of the Nazca shit. But you never want to be in a position where you're just swapping territories with the Flying Nation. You want to be killing the armies. So that is what we need to do. We're going to site search here with our Pretender God. He's also kind of going to defend this province if, let's say, they move here. I've got enough PD here and here that I don't think... yawn, excuse me. These crappy raiders can take it. Yeah, so I don't know, hard to say. We're gonna move here and take this back from these guys. I think. Wait, do we do that this turn? I can't remember. I can't remember where this guy moves. But it seems he's keeping these condors here. They did not move out, and they definitely didn't attack me. Yeah, anywhere. So I don't really know exactly what's going on. I'm kind of wondering if he's got like a little mirror or false mirror or whatever that makes his army look larger than it is, because he's not really moving these units around as if he had 70 units here. There's not a huge incentive to just keep 70 sitting in your capital, but maybe he's doing that. So that's basically it. And sorry, I don't have the actual turn loaded up. It's a lot harder to do delayed recording with Earth.snet games. What I've started doing so that I don't forget the whole turn is when I first get it, when I first get the turn, I will save it, even before I played it out, which is what happened here. And then later when I'm done, if I remember, I'll come back and overwrite it with the finished played out turn. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and pull up the next turn, which will actually require me to hop onto the server. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, and we've got turn 26 now. We found a magic site, a broken maze, which I don't actually remember what that one is. Oh, it's actually a really good site. Earth 2, Astral 1. Pretty uncommon. I don't know if I've seen that before. So this is now a pretty damn good site. It's a 4-gem province. This is a 2-gem province. No gems in the Throne province. So we can see his army consolidated. Well, we'll go through the events like normal. Okay, so raid on Marignon successful, raid on Marignon successful. Huh, don't really know. Oh, I think he just had one dude here. No. I don't actually know what that business was. Maybe I had a dude retreat into this? I don't know. Okay, he tried to raid and failed. Nazca successfully raids. It's like the theme. Nazca successfully raids me. God damn it. These little guys are so annoying. It's like 8 of these guys, and they're just jumping around causing me all sorts of untold heartache. You know, actually, these guys maybe should just sit tight. I feel like if I were him, I would come and try to snipe this. So it's very hard to say. I think we'll do that. Sorry, I'm playing at the same time. So this is actually my current turn, since we're on the server. You can see I'm one of the last ones to submit. Okay, that was this. Then Miquelin attacks me here in my PD jacked up province where I was expecting or hoping maybe everybody would come. But he just sends a little offering of 10 Eagle Warriors. And we will accept that offering. So let's see who he killed. A little bit of PD, no problem. So Marignon retook some stuff. Yeah, this is not really going well. Like if we look at Marignon's score graph, it's just right? Because the basic math here is how many provinces are you retaking? So you need to be able to retake provinces very efficiently. And then you need to like stop some of his raiding parties. So the question is, how many is he taking from you? So you reduce that by killing raiding parties. And how many are you taking from, or how many are you retaking? And he is not positive. And basically, you can look at this and you can say it's going to continue at that rate until something changes. So the other problem is he's now all the way on this side of the map with all of his shit. Now, what Marignon really needs to do is he needs to retake this efficiently. So he needs to not deathball, like retake this, and then he has to defend this fort. It's really hard to predict what's going to happen. Like these Nazca armies, they could come up and threaten me. So I'm actually moving to... I've got a bunch of guys coming in. We're actually going to defend this in case he attacks. I've got a fort coming up here. I don't know if he knows about it, but we're going to be moving in stuff to hopefully defend. And I've jacked PD all the way up to 41, which... This is very atypical. I never do PD dumps, and I'm doing PD dumps all over the place here. And PD dumps are hugely wasteful. They're really, really bad to do. But I can't make enough troops quickly enough, and my map move is too slow to get them to the parts of the map where I need them, and I never know which, like, apparently my border with my partner is where I need them now. So we're deploying mages in combination with PD dumps to try to ward off these Nazcan hordes. So he could come here, he could attack, he could jump all his dudes on my fort. He could, because like these guys could move here, and so could the little dog pile he has here, and he knows my big army can't reach there in time. Don't think he's going to do that, but he could. He could just continue raiding, like he could take this squad and fly them down here, and then take all this stuff, which is probably smart. This squad, yeah, could just go right here. It's unlikely that that will be defended. This squad probably won't go here. So if we think about where Nazca's going to move, he's probably going to like take these guys and raid here, and if he loses them, he doesn't care. He could take the flyers and come take this, and he could take the skeletons and take this, expecting this big army to move all the way down here. Yeah. One thing we haven't seen Nazca do yet is he hasn't he's not doing, he's basically just raiding. I haven't seen him many times say, hey, we're going to combine everybody in one province and deathball to actually force a fight with an army. So he's trying to avoid fights. So I think what Marignon has to do is a mix of efficient armies to retake, like small little squad to retake this, small little squad to retake that, a small little squad to retake this, keep his big armies around where he can catch raiders near his forts. Yeah. So I actually probably need to tell him some of that. I'll do that offline after this video. But it's actually, I need to do more of these videos real time, because just sitting here and trying to explain everything I'm doing and thinking about the thought process of other players, I mean, it's what I kind of do anyway, but I do it actually better when I'm talking. So basically no mages are researching. Our research is effectively shut off this turn because we are anticipating this army moves here, right? So we're going to be patrolling. We're not going to use our priestesses because they're somewhat rare. There's a 50% chance they're astral. So we're not going to be using them. But yeah, basically we're going to be patrolling here. I've got some monkey squads, a shit ton of PD. We're going to be patrolling here. I've got basically this army coming in here. I don't think he's going to want to attack. I think he's going to like say, okay, fine, if you want this 25 income swamp, you can have it. If you're willing to put 42 PD in it, and I don't really want it that bad, but we'll see. The problem is when you leave PD, a lot of times you lose they can just do attack rear and they'll kill your commander. So I'm leaving a scout here on patrol, and he's going to kind of be in a position I think the PD will be in as they shift forward when they do attack rear, so that hopefully the PD doesn't rout. Yeah, we're going to be moving all these guys up here. And we're going to try to defend this province. So basically we've got some swarms going off, and then a bunch of cheat fate and luck. And then that's basically the same thing here. We've got Marcata squads with a shit ton of PD, and then swarms going off and cheat fate and luck. And that's basically the same thing that we've got going off here. This province, we've got the same thing. Okay, this one actually doesn't have swarm, but it's got my pretender god. Wait, he's on move, but he's not on move and patrol. Yeah, I do want him to fight. Yeah, so... yeah. He's going to get Body Ethereal, Iron Skin, Mist Form, Temper Flesh, attack. And then, yeah, he'll be pretty tough to kill. His stats aren't that great, but we'll see. It might be enough. And yeah, we're moving these guys here to do the same thing. Swarms and... well, that's actually not quite the right script. Where's my script for that? Okay. So, yeah. It's gonna be dicey, guys. We gotta get lucky. But we gotta maximize our opportunity for luck. I'm being a little static here, like I'm defending, and the more static you are, and like PD is static, so basically you're building an army you can't move, and it's a bad way to play because like he can just wait to get, like, he knows how much PD's here, he could ping it, he could get the exact right army composition, come in and kill it. Here he could say, oh, he's keeping just this many troops in these provinces all the time, I can go do it. So I could, like, but these aren't even connected, even though they freaking should be. So yeah. Static play is a bad way to play, but I'm kind of getting forced into it. Though these guys will go back on the offense once I need a break. We need to kill this one more. If we kill one more Mictlan army, if we kill some Nazcan raiders, which Marignon said he has plans to do, then things may turn around for us. May. Yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be a freaking struggle. But taking this is good. We need to retake this fort. This is really important for us. Anyway, I think that's about it for this turn. I'm going to go ahead and talk to my partner before we officially submit, but that's basically the turn. So, thank y'all for watching. Wish me luck. I'm going to need it.